రవి గారు మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. రవి గారు మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. ఆ! సార్ మూర్తి ఒకసారి రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వండి. మూర్తి, మూర్తి ఓకేనా? మూర్తి రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వండి.
హలో. హలో. హలో.
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
ఎస్ మేడం.
Yes, please tell me.
వాయిస్ ఆడిబుల్ మేడం.
Sorry, sir, you'll have to speak in English.
ఓకే సార్. ఆడిబుల్ సార్. ఆడిబుల్ సార్.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్.
Good morning, everyone. Commissioner Infra sir will join in a couple of minutes. We will once join, we can take over the. So good morning, sir. Sir, we can start the meeting, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Srinivas Singh garu, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning అండి అందరికీ నమస్కారం. సో ఈ రోజు మనము ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏదైతే ఉందో 8th క్లాస్ పిల్లలకి ఇచ్చేటటువంటి ట్యాబ్స్ అది ఏ విధంగా వాడుకోవాలి, దాన్ని ఏ విధంగా మనము క్లాస్ రూమ్లో వాడుకుంటూ పిల్లలకి పాఠాలు చెప్పాలి, మన టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్తో కూడా ఏ విధంగా అనుసంధానం చేసుకోవాలి, కంటెంట్ ఏ విధంగా డెలివర్ చేయాలి అనేది మనము నేర్చుకోవడానికి ఈరోజు ట్రైనింగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ పెట్టాము. నిన్న కూడా మనము ప్రోగ్రామ్ పెట్టడం జరిగింది. నిన్న పార్టిసిపేషన్ కూడా చాలా వరకు చక్కగా జరిగింది. ఈ రోజు కూడా ఇదే విధంగా మనము ప్రోగ్రామ్ చక్కగా చేసుకుని టీచర్లు అందరూ కూడా తమకున్నటువంటి సందేహాలన్నీ కూడా 100% నివృత్తి చేసుకుంటూ ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలని, అదేవిధంగా బైజూస్ సంస్థ వాళ్ళని what I'm requesting BYJUS is that go a little slow, because it may take a little bit of time lag for some of the areas to get the signal and all. So go a little slow, go at a slower pace so that people understand, and then at the end of the session again we can have the questionnaire to be sent to all, and we are taking feedback. Yesterday also you've taken feedback from all the people who have attended. So I wish all the success to all the teachers who are participating today, and please concentrate on what is being told to you about the tab, how to use the tab, how to open it, how to use the content, how to teach, and how to ensure that the kids are also using it properly. So I wish all of you a good luck, and I hope this training program will help you in getting more knowledgeable about the use of tabs, and you will help the kids also learn the content better. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Should we start the training now?
उसी टाइम पे ही कांस्टेंट करो. I know.
No, Abhijit, before
you will turn out will be only 3.
Abhijit, before starting it, I request our Commissioner School Education, Suresh sir, to talk about few lines on the training program. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bhaskar, and all other officers from Education Department, representatives from BYJUS, and all the participants who have joined for this training program. I welcome each one of you. This is a golden opportunity for the entire school education department, the school education family in the state of Andhra Pradesh, to take the learning process in the state to the next level, to the digital learning mode, which is envisaged by the Honorable Chief Minister for the children studying in the government schools in Andhra Pradesh. As already explained by Mr. Bhaskar, this year we are distributing tablets to all the children in the government and aided schools in Andhra Pradesh, about 4.6 lakh, and also about 59,000 teachers who are handling the classes for these children. This is unprecedented in the sense that, be it nationally or globally, such a massive level of distribution of personalized devices to such a large number of children in one go has never happened. And this is done not only just a device is given, but it
Sir, any interruption, sir? No
Yeah,
audio
there
is
is some
coming.
interruption. Yeah, there is some interruption at Commissioner Sir's office. They're rectifying it. Give me 2 minutes. Huh?
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sorry for the inconvenience caused due to some internet interruption. Commissioner sir could not able to talk. Sudhakar, are you available?
Sir, everything is okay, sir. Srinivas, sir, we can start, sir.
Sudhakar, are you
Srinivas, sir, we can start.
Yes, yes. Sir, I request our Honorable Principal Secretary, sir, to say about few words about the launch of these tablets and purpose of the training that is being scheduled, sir. Thank you, sir.
శ్రీనివాస్ సార్ సార్ మాట్లాడతారండి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you. Sir, to say a few words about the launch of these tablets and purpose of the training that is being scheduled, sir. Thank you.
హలో, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
సార్ మాట్లాడతారండి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you. Am I audible? Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
ఎవరున్నారు దీనిలో? ఇంకా ఎవరైనా మాస్టర్తో పాటు కమిషనర్ ఇక మన వాళ్ళు ఎవరున్నారు? మన వాళ్ళు ఇంకా లేదు సార్. మన ఇంటి వాళ్ళకి బయట వాళ్ళు. హలో భాస్కర్, am I audible?
You are audible, sir.
Hello.
Sir, we can hear you.
Who are you? Just can you
I'm-
introduce yourself?
So, my name is Syed. I am from Tectoro. We are helping with the MDM software. So, I am one of the participant here and I can hear you. Just want to acknowledge your question.
But I'm just trying to look for a commissioner school infrastructure. One minute, sir. Hello, Bhaskar.
Sir.
Can anybody then explain me now so that just for context setting that what happened yesterday and what are the plans? So then I'll speak after that. Online. And you or anybody who is there. I just. So good morning, everybody. I have requested Commissioner School Infrastructure to do the context setting. After he will do the context setting, then I will share my thoughts.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah. So just let me know what happened yesterday, and then what are the plans, and what are the plans for the next 1
Yes, sir.
week.
Sir, yesterday, sir, all the teachers who were teaching the class 8, they all participated in this training program, sir, in which we basically started off with the BY JUS and the unbox team explaining what is the device, how you use the device, what is the content, the subjects, and also the taxonomy within the content, sir. How the taxonomy is arranged, how the content is arranged for the 3 subjects, and how teachers should use the content and how they should make it part of the classroom teaching, how the textbook teaching, and then after textbook teaching, how kids will be asked to use the tab and then revise and do the re-revision, and then refresh themselves before coming to the next class. So that's how the entire sequence has to happen. So BYJUS had explained about their content of the three subjects, the chapters, how it is arranged, and how the teachers should be able to use the contents.
And what's so today is what? It's an extension of yesterday thing?
Yes,
Or
it is an extension of yesterday, sir, so that the learning is cemented. So what we have done is, sir, yesterday's training we have done, the same we are repeating today, so that the what has happened, sir, after yesterday's training, we had sent the questionnaire to all the teachers. We've also got the feedback, sir. Then there are 3-4 areas where, based on the feedback, the outcomes need to be improved. So today we'll be focusing on those particular outcomes.
okay. And then who are the participants now in this, or how many
All
participants are
the
there?
8th class teachers in the state, sir, who are teaching the 8th class, they're all there, sir.
All 8,000 odds. How many
Yes.
are there?
Sir, not 8,000, sir. 8th class teachers all together are around 60,000.
But
yes,
right now in the conference, how many will be there roughly?
Sir, this is being streamed live on YouTube. So few of us are joining through WebEx, sir. From WebEx, it is getting linked to YouTube live. And not only it is live, sir, it is being recorded. And the entire training program is being kept in the YouTube as a permanent record also. So the teachers can always go back and learn and relearn again, sir.
Right, sir. So that whole thing we are putting in the YouTube in our channel.
Yes, so it was 40 to 43,000 attendance, sir. I'll just see today's attendance also. Roughly around the same number.
And then this it will be on our channel. What is our channel? On which channel it will be available? YouTube?
Sir, YouTube live, sir.
The YouTube live, and within the YouTube live we have our school education channel.
YouTube live, one channel has been created. Links we have sent to all the teachers, all 60,000 teachers. We have sent the link of that channel. They accessed yesterday, sir. There was not any technical glitch. Today also, we hope there should not be any glitch, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, good afternoon, friends. I presume that all the teachers, are listening to me. Around 48,000. I will presume. So, first of all, on the behalf of the on the behalf of government of Andhra Pradesh, I thank the BYJUS for being part of our journey of technology-enabled teaching and learning journey. We thank the BYJUS for giving access to all the government school children from class 4th to 10th to the access to their content, which they have developed over a period of time. This all to 4th to 10th class children in our government schools, which is roughly around 24 to 25 lakh students. The BYJUS company has given us free of cost. You can imagine the cost which they have given us free. It will be 24 lakhs multiplied by 50,000 is generally, if you go to a market and inquire about the content cost, it will be around 15,000. Out of this, the content which is available, which can be accessed by our students, for the 8th class students, further it has been put it in the secured digital card and given 8th and 9th class content we are giving, starting the program from tomorrow. We also thank Samsung. Their representatives are there from the government of Andhra Pradesh. Thanks for being there. in today's world, in the last 2 to 2.5 years, when the demand for the devices, electronic devices, have gone up globally. There is a situation now globally when the demand is more and the supply is less, and that being the case, being part of us and then giving us the delivery in the stipulated period of time. We thank the Samsung and their partners, supply partners, who have been with us in this journey. A very exciting journey, which is as we understand, and whatever the research I know, whatever the different projects I know, globally, never it has been done. Perhaps the biggest initiative in the field of technology enabled learning and teaching, where in one go, all the students have been given a last mile connectivity in form of a device, uh, free of cost to all the children studying in a government school. Whether if you look at any country or any state, perhaps the countries have attempted or different states have attempted for the higher educations. They have attempted for few schools. They have attempted for geographically one area, one city, one district, etc., etc. But at a state level, the 21st December 2022 will be remembered in the history of the technology enabled learning and teaching in our country as a day which actually went for a huge bridging of digital divide in education, where the devices have been given along with the best content. They will tell about, they will not be, hardly there will be anybody who will not know the name by Jews. So the government of AP is providing this content, the best content which is available in our country, to our students. Having said this, I will say in public schools, in government schools, globally, for doing this technology enable and learning, there are 4 components important. First is a device. Issue we are solving, the one of the best branded company of the globally the best company, Samsung device. Now we are giving a screen with a good battery of around 5 to 6 hours of backup battery. We are providing to all the students who are studying in the government school in Andhra Pradesh, something around 4,60,000 odd. So that's the first issue, first component of any technology enabled learning and teaching. Second is about the content. As I explained earlier, you ask 5 people in today in India, which is the best e-content available in India, and out of 5, I'm sure more than 3 will say it is the BYJUS content, which is the most talked about content in our country today. So we are providing to our students the best content. Third is, in any technology enabled and learning, the third important thing is about the connectivity. We have ensured 24/7 access, and connectivity primarily means anytime, anywhere, or in other words, 24/7 everywhere. We have solved this problem for our students by providing each one of them providing secured digital card which have the content loaded in this, which is embedded in this now in our device. So these are the 3 issues put together is 50%. in public schools in ICT or technology enabled learning. These three issues put together is the 50% of the journey. The next 50% of journey, particularly in the context of government schools globally, is the usage. And that's where the role, the centerpiece is the teacher. Is 60,000, we are talking about 48,000 odd teachers. It is in your hands. It is whether AP government is going to create a history in technology enabled learning and teaching is in the hands of 48,000 odd teachers who are participating in today's journey. Because right now whatever we have achieved is only 50%. The rest 50% only will make the whole story complete, the whole project complete. Therefore, my request to all the teachers who are participating in today's training program is please please understand please understand the criticality, the importance which you are going to bring into this project, how critical you are to the project, what is your importance in the project. It is who is on the driver's seat for this project. Make it a big story, a big success. I will tell you, 10 years from now, when India will look back, when the country will look back and said, now in the technology enabled learning and teaching has become part of the life, where did it start? Where the whole journey started? And everybody will say the journey started in a state called Andhra Pradesh in India, where in all the government schools, all the 5,000 odd government schools for 8th class students with 60,000 teachers, this journey began in this country, in the world, I'll say, not in the country. Therefore, anything which is new, as I also told earlier, I shared within all district education officers in their group. Let me also, I'll share with all my colleague teachers today. Anything which is new has two milestones. One is first 21-day journey, and the second is after completing the first 21 days journey, the next 66 days journey. If we are conscious about this journey and these two milestones of 21 days milestone and further 66 days milestone, we will be creating the history. What is the 21 days journey? The 21 days journey is these tabs will be in the hands of the children, by students, by even to the last students in the last school, which will be doing the distribution. Presumption is that the way the plans have been prepared in your consultation by the collectors is that by 30th December maximum, 29th to 30th December, every child will have a tab in their hand. So 21 days from that, which is up to 20th January, is the first milestone. And then from there, 66 days more, which means 20 January plus 66 days, which will take you to around March end. If during these 90 days, first with more intensity, first 20 days, and with slightly less intensity, but without forgetting it for the next 60 days, if we can make child to use the content through the device, he will be using it throughout his life. We will be giving him a friend, a mentor, a supporter, a tutor for throughout his life in the form of a device and a content. Therefore, that's our responsibility. As we are saying again and again, they are like they are not the substitute. Nobody can substitute teachers. Nobody can substitute the professors. They are just a supporting material in forms of tutorials. They are tutorials. They are virtual tutors to them. They are not the teachers and the lecturers for them. when I was, as you also must have, when you were in the college, just recollect the days when you were in the college. We used to have two sets of classes for the same subject. One used to be by my teachers when I was in school and the classes. One used in our context. What is the meaning of a tutor? What is the responsibility of a tutor? Tutor, the conceptual framework, the concepts, the where, how do I engage with the student, and see that what are the blockage of the minds when imparting a new concept, understanding it and then communicating it again and again, and doing the formative and summative assessment is the work of a teacher or a professor and a lecturer. What the professor and teacher or a lecturer is telling, reiterating it, making a child to do that practice again and again is the work of a tutor. Tutor work is not to do what the is just supplementary work to what the teacher is doing. I have got now. It's these all these content is a great aid to the teachers. So I request the teachers to see this with that perspective. Use it to make our children globally. Now, how do I make them use first 21 days? How do I make these 4,60,000 children to use it and make it their habit? It is said, as I was saying earlier, if I do something for 21 days, it becomes my habit. And if I do something for 90 days, it becomes my lifestyle. How do first I create a habit in him in the next 21 days? The request is first ask the child every day for the next 21 days, did you use it? What did you see yesterday? What is that you have done it? Now the MIS which is available with us, every teacher can know which child has seen, how much he has seen, which lesson he has gone through, what is the question bank or exercise he has seen, etc. Please ask for next 21 days every day the child. Try to create this habit of using this electronic device in the child. And after 21 days also, keep asking him so that after 90 days it becomes his lifestyle. To do that, first we should be very confident the type of questions which the children will be asking. And that's why again and again I was requesting Bhaskar that let's have a training program for all our colleagues, teachers. And there are, what I have been told by him, that we have arranged the programs into three parts. One is we have this virtual training, a broadcasting mode training, where yesterday we have broadcasted through YouTube channel. Today we are broadcasting through YouTube channel, a broadcasting level training. The second is there will be much more interactive training for two districts, three districts together, teachers together. That's what Bhaskar briefed me. And the third will be, all this will be available on the SCRT channel and in other channels also. All these tutorials will be available, given by our experts from BY JUS, and the experts from Samsung will have all those videos also will be available to us to further get any doubts getting cleared, reiterating what we have understood is correct or not. So these contents, both about the device as well as the content, will be available to us also on the SCRT channel. So idea is by 30th, by when we start having the conversation with the children, by that time, can we have, or using all these three means of training, can I be on the top of the issue? Can I internalize the issue, all of us as a teacher? So that's the first important thing. If we want to nudge the child, if we want to remind the child, if we want to tell the child, student of 8th class again and again, to create this habit so that he creates this habit on 21st. The second thing which we are doing, as we know that we do this summative assessment or a half yearly exam for both government and private schools together on the same day. And these exams are starting from 2nd onwards. I've been told that the date for the examination of science is 5th, date for examination of for the maths is 6th, and for the social sciences 7th is what I have told. For all classes, all management, whether private or a government or within the government, all different type of managements. What I have requested the SCRT examination cell and the Commissioner School Education cell to take out only the government management children for class 8th exams, put it on 9th and 10th. 9th science and 10th maths. I repeat, I said now we are having exams of, even if you look at even in 8th class students studying in private school as well as government schools put together, the science exam is on 5th, the maths is on 6th, or vice versa. I am saying let the private management students of class 8th, let them write their exam on 5th and 6th. Only for the government school students, these 4,60,000 students, let us have exam of science on 9th and maths on 10th. And let us have only as a special case, first only one time special case to inculcate this habit of using the device. And for, as I said, for the first 21 days are important, only a one-time measure. Let's have the questions in these two classes, the class in these two subjects in class 8th, which is maths and science, from the solved exercise, which are there in our content in the last of our chapters. If you look at any chapter, I also spend some time looking at the content and the chapters. Each chapters are divided into different concepts. That concepts, each concept has 2 to 3 to 4 years, 4 minutes video. And apart from this video, it also has not only solved answers for the textbook which we are following, but also has a objective solved exercises and 2 subjective solved exercises for science and maths, each one having 15 questions, each one having 30 questions or 15 questions each. 30 questions each exercise have a 30 questions each. So suppose there are 5 chapters in maths. I presume there are 5 chapters. So 5 into 10, these 10 exercises are there, each one with a 15 or 30 questions. So many questions are there, in a subjectives, and there are limited objective questions. I have requested SCRT that to increase the usage for one time for government school children, not for the private school students. For private school students, let them write their exam with whatever is the question bank which has been used, which the exam will be on the 5th and 6th. For the government school students, let us prepared this time the half yearly exam, summative assessment one time measure. Not every time we'll be doing it. Only for these solved exercises which are available in the content. Why I'm propagating this? Why I'm advocating this? I'm advocating this is primarily because all research it tells that the biggest lab or biggest portion of any technology enabled in a learning and teaching is the usage of the device, usage of the content by the concerned stakeholders, whether they are the teachers or where they are the students or the lecturers or the professors. By doing this, it will have an initial motivation for the students, because if I have to develop a habit, I have to have some to begin with, some motivation to start. Yes, I should believe that motivation. Now the motivation is that the student will go through those exercises, will reach those exercises. By doing this, he has to switch on the tab. After switching on the tab, then he will learn how to switch on the tab. Then he has to click on the icon called BYJUS Premium. He knows how to click on that icon. Then he will go into the detailing of the app. Then he will navigate and say, how do I reach out to maths? How do I reach out to this lesson 1, 2, 3? And how do I, from the lesson, when I reach from the lesson, how do I reach out to the particular exercise book? By doing this, it will be he will be taking it as a mission, as an exercise. And by doing all that in 21 days, he will be knowing how to use the tab, how to access the different features of the application. And also we will be inculcating a great habit in him to use the tabs or the electronic digital devices for the education. So that's the appeal I have made to the NCRT. And we had a detailed discussion with SCRT, and we had a detailed discussion with the HCRT officials and the Commissioner of School Education officials. So that is going to be, they have approved this approach. So the moment, my request to all the teachers who are participating in this program, please, you directly go to every chapter and look at those exercises. Look at this. Not only look at those videos, but also look at those exercises which I was mentioning, which is the end of every chapter, in the form of objective type exercises and the subjective type exercises. As it is said that the taste of the pudding is in eating. The real success of this initiative, of this historical initiative, lies in a child, a student navigating, using, practicing on this tab without anybody's assistance after 21 days, which is, we are saying, after 22nd January. You should give me this confidence. You should give me this confidence that you randomly on my WhatsApp call, through a video call, I call any of you and say, can you call any of the 8th class students? And he sits there, and on this WhatsApp video call, I tell this that student, please show me chapter 5, 4, exercise 2. And he should be able to navigate and then show that tab to me and say, so this is that exercise 2 of chapter 2 of science or social science or maths. And definitely I will be I can't meet all 4,62,000 children, but definitely I will be making a random calls post 22nd January, and mm, yeah, after 22nd January, I know many of you will get shifted to where you are working. You will not be there. You will be, after the end of the semester, you will be going to the different school. But this, if a child has done, if child has done well, it will be in the account of the teacher who is right now there, who will be with this child till 12th January. I will definitely uh, I will definitely mentally I will think it is in the in the accounts of, or in the credit account of the teacher who is there till class 12th. So I hope we'll have a we'll have whatever, with whatever intention we are doing this project. If as I explained you, so much money has been, government of Andhra Pradesh money has been spent in this project, as you know. Uh, uh, the total project which we are delivering to the students is somehow almost around. You can imagine, it's what is the provisioning we are giving is almost around 30,000 rupees per child. We are giving this package. Out of this, as I said, content is coming free from BY JUS, and the device which we are giving to the child, which he will use for this content, and in time to come for the other content also. Uh, I thank all the teachers who have taken the time out for participating in this workshop. As I have explained to all the collectors, all the DOs, the program is as follows. The launch is tomorrow, and the tomorrow in Medlapalli village of Chundur Mandal of Bapatla district, the Honorable CM will be launching this program by distributing these tabs to the students. In except Bapatla, in all other, Bapatla district has 6 assembly constituencies. So out of 6, in one place, Honorable CM will be do. In all other leftover 169 constituencies, there will be a program in a school where these tabs will be distributed by the local public representative, our the local MLAs, and then the ministers will be distributed. And from 22nd onwards, a mandal level distribution program of these tabs will happen for a week. So we'll start on 21st, then we will do on 22nd. We will be distributing within a assembly constituency is a unit. We'll pick up one mandal. So suppose there are eight assembly constituency in a district. So any day in 8 different locations, this program will be going on. Distribution of tabs we'll be doing on 22nd. We'll be doing on 23rd. Then we will take a break of 2 days, because 24th being a optional holiday, 25th being a general holiday. We'll take the break of 24th and 25th. Um, Incidentally, these are also the Saturdays and Sundays. So we will take a break on 24th, 25th, and again we'll restart the distribution of program on 26th, 27th, and 28th, and maximum by 29th. We will be able to distribute to all the 4,60,000 students these tabs along with that's my request to all the teachers and all the district officials who are part of this managing the program in the distribution and supply chain. It is the promise to the student is, we are giving, government of Andhra Pradesh is giving you a device for enabling education or tutorials 24/7 everywhere, which means when we are giving the device to him, the device along with embedding of the secured digital card, which they call it SD card, with that only we should give device, because unless we give this, we can't make a statement that we have empowered him with anywhere everywhere access. So be mindful of this. Ensure that we are giving a device to him along with the secured digital card. So with this, I conclude my appeal, my observations, and my input to all of you. I wish all of you a very happy New Year, to you, to your family members.
Ramesh garu, please ask remaining all to continue the session as per the schedule. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I express my thanks to our principal secretary, sir, who have given us a detailed framework of distribution of tabs and also utilization on the content, as well as total program to be launched by the CM, Honorable CM on 21st morning. Sir, thank you very much, sir, for giving very important and very practical points in this implementation of the program, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request our Unbox team to continue the orientation to the teachers. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity. What we are doing is that for all tabs, we are installing mobile device management software. So we have given the customer support details to Mr. Ramesh sir to circulate to all the regions. Wherever there is an issue in the enrollment of the tab, they can contact us. We will guide. Users can directly call on the customer support, and we have deputed one person exclusively at school education Vijayawada. He'll be there with the department. Whenever there is any issues, he'll be there hand-holding whenever there is an enrollment issue. Apart from that, users can reach us to our customer support numbers as well as email IDs. They can contact us. We'll guide them. And we have also circulated the enrollment process both in English and Telugu, where we request you to we request you to provide to all the users. Kindly circulate that enrollment process, which was clearly showing step-by-step process how to enroll it, both in English and as well as Telugu. And we also have given the PPTs also. If at all, if they cannot see the video, they can go through the PPT. PPTs, again, they are both English and as well as Telugu, which is very simple to enroll the devices. Apart from that, if there is any internet issues where users they are facing any issues, kindly contact those customer support numbers. We are available 6 days in the week, starting from 10 to 6 p.m. They can contact us at any time. We will assist them through call how to get it enrolled. That is from my side, sir. Anything else, please let me know. Thank you.
I request BY JUS team to take over the stage and give a detailed presentation and training to all the teachers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity again to give out this training for the benefit of the teachers. Just to confirm if everything is okay, can somebody just confirm if my screen is visible and I'm clearly audible?
Yeah, your screen is visible and audible. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. We did the training yesterday. Today we are doing the same thing. Today, my training will be a little short, but I will be explaining all the features of the application. In detail, and how to put best use for those features for the benefit of the students as well as the teachers. So the framework of the training includes some basic orientation on the features of the application, some basic frequently asked question, and then we will also be sharing that the feedback form that will be shared with you and was also shared yesterday. How do we go about filling it? So this is the agenda of the training, which I have already explained. So first, let us understand what this BYJUS Education for All program is. So the BYJUS Education for All program, for which we are also collaborating with the government of Andhra Pradesh, is a social initiative of ours that aims to educate 10 million children by 2025. We are trying to make an impact in the lives of the underserved children who do not have access to proper content and are falling back due to the pandemic regression that happened a year ago, due to which the learning curve was becoming steeper for the children. So now we are trying to bridge that gap of content so that even the students going to the government schools, to the rural schools, are at par with their urban counterparts. So that is our mission. We started off in 2020, and we are towards the end of 2022, and we have already covered a lot of ground, working in almost all the states of the country as well as more than 700 plus districts. So let us try to understand what is the Think and Learn Premium app. So whenever you are going to the Play Store, whenever a child is downloading the application, the child will have to go to the Play Store, and there they will be searching for the, or if the teacher is facilitating, they will be searching for the BYJUS Learning app. So whenever they are searching for the BYJUS Learning app, two applications will be available on the Play Store. One is the BYJUS Learning app, and one is the Think and Learn Premium app. So the children will be using the Think and Learn Premium content which has been given to them. So to identify the Think and Learn Premium content, it's very simple that the BYJUS logo that will be used in that application will have a crown on top of the B. So that is a simple indication that this is the premium app, and that is the only application that the children have to download. In the tablets that the children are getting with the secure digital cards, the application will be pre-installed, and it will also have a similar BYJUS logo with a crown on top of it. So in order to log into the application, the students will have to enter in case of the students who are using the online version of the application, the students will have to log in with their phone numbers. On entering their phone number, they will have to input the OTP that they are receiving on their phone, and that OTP will be used to integrate the child's learning journey into the application. And in case of the tablets, the profile of the child will be pre-fetched, so the child does not have to integrate with OTP. They will be able to log in directly into the application. So let us try to understand what makes the BYJUS Think and Learn Premium app a great learning companion. As Sir was also saying that nowadays the children need to have a learning companion, a tutor who can also help them with their studies post their school hours. So the Think and Learn Premium app is firstly very mobile in nature. It can be carried with a person anywhere, wherever they are going. If they are going on travel, if they are going on a vacation, if they are going for a break after school, for summer or winter, then in that case, this can also be carried along with them. So if they want to study, they will be able to study wherever they are going. It also provides a very personalized concept based learning. So there are several kinds of learner that are found in a class. Some are very fast learners, some are very passive learners, some are sometimes slow learners but are great at studies actually. So in those cases, the app has the power to curate the content based on the child's grasping and learning speed. Secondly, it is also very important in today's world to make anything very interactive. The dangers of one-way communication is known to all of us that whenever there is a one-way communication, the recipient is always at a risk of losing interest in whatever they are, consuming in terms of an application or a video. So what we have tried to do here is that we have tried to make the content as interactive as possible, be it the videos, the tests, the quizzes, or other games that are available in the application. Another very important feature of the application is that it has unlimited uh, practice available with the application. So if a child wants to revise something, if they have to go back to what they were studying, then this application will be very useful for them. So let us try to understand what are the various modes of learning that is available in the application. So various modes of learning that is available in the application is the library view and the personalized view. So personalized view is something that I will be talking about shortly. So first we will talk about the library view, which you can see is also visible on the PPT. So library view, basically, as the name would tell you, is an open access library where a child can access the videos that they want to look at, the chapters that they want to look at. So it is curated in a serial wise manner, in a chapter wise manner. So whenever a child is starting the journey with the application, they get the option to either view the content in library view or view the content in personalized view. So library view gives access to all the videos as opposed to personal library, personalized view where you have to actually answer a question and only then you will be able to move to the next video. But let's say a child is appearing for a test tomorrow, or he has to learn about something new, he's just curious to explore something, then in that case the library view will be helping the child in accessing whatever content he wants to write on. So a child is having a lot of choices in terms of the chapter that he wants to choose, the topics that he wants to choose. The second very important component of the application, or rather, should I say, the most important component of this application is a personalized learning. So, as the name suggests over here, personalized learning is something that is customized as per the learning speed of the child. So, if a child is a fast learner, the personalized view would be showing them topics that are a little difficult to grasp right away. If the child is a passive learner, so he will get content curated as per his speed. If a child is a slow learner, then he would also be getting content that is very basic in nature, so that he gets an opportunity to learn the basics of of the concepts that he's trying to learn, the subjects that he's trying to learn, and then march on by gradually gaining some speed as he tries to learn with the application. So the personalized view basically uses uh, what we call in today's world artificial intelligence and machine learning to curate the content as per the child's requirement. So there's another very important component of the uh, application that we have is the knowledge graph. So what the knowledge graph does is that it will always show the areas that a child is trying to learn based on his learning profile and the knowledge profile. So the knowledge graph basically entails three areas of a child's learning profile, which indicates what kind of a learner a child is. So a knowledge graph will highlight green areas, orange areas, and red areas. So the green areas will basically show all the content that the child is strong in. The red areas will be showing the content in which the topics and the content in which the child needs a whole lot of revision. And the orange areas will be indicating areas of improvement for a child. So this entire knowledge graph is generated on the basis of a child's learning profile. So this knowledge graph is available on the application itself. So if a child is not good at studies, if he's trying to do better, so the teachers can also verify the same looking at the knowledge graph of the child. It is a very important tool which also sort of helps us understanding or determine the learning capacity of the child and the areas of improvement for them. Another very interactive feature of the application, which is one of the most loved feature of the application as well by children across the country, is the quiz. So it is actually a great tool to brush up the concepts that a child is learning and also have some fun with the content that he is watching on the application. Because if unless and until there is certain gamification in child's learning, especially when they are learning on an online platform, it becomes very monotonous for them, and then also they start losing attention, because the span of attention is for the children is usually very low. They would be probably concentrating only for 5 to 6 minutes, and then they will start losing attention on whatever they are watching. So in these cases it is very essential that you make the content as fun as possible for the children, and not only fun but also to ensure that they are actually learning while having fun. So the Quizzo is section is based on the curriculum or the general knowledge of a particular subject. The Quizzo section allows the children to either play with the friends that they have in their class. Let's say there is a class of 40 students and all the students are connected via contact numbers. So they can play the quiz with each other. And also what they can do is play the quiz with a random opponent. So whenever they are on the Quizzo section of the application, which is accessible from the left side menu of the application, they get to select a quiz, and then they get to select whether they want to play it with a random opponent or a friend. So whatever is the final score of a child from the Quizzo application, it is always based on the total number of correct questions that a child has attempted, as well as the number of uh, the number of seconds or the total time he has taken to attempt each of these questions. So whenever a child is doing good on the quizzes, he will be winning badges, and these badges that they are winning will also be displayed on the your profile section of the application. So now let's talk about another very important section of the application, which is the uh, your profile. So in the your profile section of the application, a child's name would be displayed, their current grade would be displayed, as well as whatever is the information that he or she had shared while registering for the application, such as their phone number, their email address, their class. All that information will be available in the your profile section. So in case there is a chance that some of the information that was shared with us while creating a profile of the student was not correct, or some part of the information was not correct, in that case your profile is a section where we can edit all these details. We can edit the name of the child, we can update the phone number of the child, and since we would also be giving access to multiple grades to the children. For example, if a child is in class 4, then we will be giving access to class 4, 5, and 6. So in that way, the your profile section can also be utilized to change the grades of the child. Another very important feature, or rather something that will be utilized by the students to sort of understand their levels of understanding of the application, is the practice feature. So the practice feature is available in all the subjects that is there in the application. So if a child is choosing to study mathematics, if a child is uh, choosing to study physics, then all the practice questions of that particular subject will be available from this section. So these tests are adaptive in nature. Even if the student is making certain errors, they would be able to, do proper revision of those topics and then come back and reattempt the test to ensure that whatever they have learned is now correct. So as I said, that there is a lot of scope for improvement from the practice section. Whenever a child is starting to study from the practice section, they would be doing warm up. So they would be just attempting, let's say, one or two questions at a time, at maximum five. Then they would be doing strides where they would be attempting more number of questions. So as and when their learning speed builds up, they would be able to gain more speed in the practice, and finally, they would be doing marathon sessions where they would be simultaneously studying as well as taking the questions. So, another very crucial point to note here is that whenever a child is using the personalized view of learning, uh, they will not be able to switch to the next video. They will watch a video, then they will attempt a practice question, and then they will be redirected to the next video. So there is no chance for a child to skip the videos in the personalized view. So that is why it becomes very important that the child is regularly practicing the questions that are there on the application. Another very important tool for us to understand that how a child is doing is the performance section of the application. So the performance section of the application tells us certain facts about the child's learning journey. Okay. So in that learning journey, we will get to know what is the accuracy of the child. I mean, out of every uh, 10 questions that he is attempting, how many is he getting correct? So as you can see in the screen, the accuracy of the sample child here is 32%, which means that out of every 10 questions that the child was trying to attempt, he was getting about around 3 or 4 correct. So that is why his accuracy is at 32%. What is the average time that a child is taking to, finish each question, whether it is correct or whether it is wrong? That will also be shown in the application. Uh, how many questions that is the child attempting overall on the application is also something that will be available from the performance section. And also another very important tool for everybody to understand that what is the actual point of usage for the children is the total time spent. So the total time spent that is mentioned in the application will only take into consider the time spent by the child while using the application and doing something active on the application. If the app is just open, that time will not get registered here. Only the learning journey, let's say the student is doing practice questions, watching videos, that compound time is stored here in the time spent column. So sometimes what happens that the children are going for a vacation, the children are going for a break during the festive season. So it becomes very important for the children to come back to the school and recollect what they were studying previously. And sometimes the child might face certain difficulty in recalling what he was studying, what she was studying, how much progress has been made. So they have to go through a phase of revision in this scenario. So similarly, the practice topics section in our application will help a child to determine what he has studied so far on the application, what all topics he has practiced previously, so that he or she can know where to start off from, and if there is certain revision to be done, then how can they revise. So there are some frequently asked questions everywhere where we sort of impart this training. So how can these licenses be accessed? So as I had understood from the project that we are giving the access to the licenses both through tablets as well as smartphones. So these licenses can be accessed through tablets or smartphones, and they will be having pre-recorded lectures from top faculty with unlimited practice quizzes and mock tests. So there will be no live classes in these devices, only the content that is already pre-recorded, only the videos that are already pre-recorded will be available for playback. So the application will also have something known as a study plan that is accessible from the left side menu of the application to help the teachers and children to determine, uh, where exactly do we start from. Currently, we are at the middle of, to almost towards the end of an academic year. So it is very important for us to understand that where do we start our study from. So in that case, the study plan will help us understand that if we are at the month of December, we are sitting on 20th December, what do we start off with? So this will be available for all the grades, and this is also a very helpful tool for the teachers to ensure that the classes that they are taking in the school and the lessons that the children are learning via the BYJUS learning app are in sync. So basically, what kind of devices is recommended for using the BYJUS application? So in case where the tablets have been distributed, I'm assuming the tablets meet the minimum specific requirements. But in case where the tablets have not been distributed, where the children will be accessing the content from their mobile devices. So in that case, the Android devices need to have the operating system of Android 8.0 and above, minimum 2 GB of RAM, 32 GB of ROM is best recommended. So these are some very basic features that is almost available on any smartphone that you are taking out of the market. In fact, most of the smartphones, even in the mid range or in the lower range, are now operating on 4 GB of RAM and at least 64 GB of ROM. And currently, most of the Android devices are using Android 10.0 and above. Even the lower end devices are have moved to Android OS 10.0 or above. So the support of the application will not be a challenge, but these are certain minimum recommended specifications in order to ensure that the applications are is running smoothly. How will be their licenses distributed? So these licenses will be given individually, and each user will have their own unique learning journey in the application, which is known as the personalized learning journey or the personalized adaptive learning. Are the individual licenses transferable? The individual licenses per se are non-transferable. So if a child's name is Rahul or if a child's name is Preeti, they will have their own learning journey. That learning journey cannot be transferred to another child. So I hope we have been able to, uh, give you proper preview of what the application has, what are the major features of the application. We would to understand whether this training was effective for you or not. We would also be sharing a feedback form. I will tell you how to fill the feedback form. So the feedback form is a simple Google form. You just click on the link will take you to the Google form. There are some sections that are mandatory to fill, such as the name of the teacher, the state ID of the teacher, the phone number of the teacher, followed up by some questions related to the application, very basic questions, just to determine the level of understanding and whether do we need follow-up trainings to this or not. And then you can just click on submit. I'm sharing the link on the chat here as well. So I've shared the link of the form on the chat box as well. So whosoever is controlling the YouTube feed for this video can just copy this link and share it on the YouTube video of the live stream. So this is how the form will look. Okay. So you have to fill certain details in the form which are mandatory, and then there will be certain feedback related to the training, and there it will be followed up by some questions related to the application. So that is all from my side. If anybody has any questions related to the application, they can get back to us, or if there are any immediate questions right now, we would be happy to address them right away. Over to you, sir. Mr. Manikyam, is there any input or feedback from your side? Because my training is over now. Mr. Ravi, Mr. Ravi, is there any response from the speakers? Because I'm not sure. Because I've finished my training and I've shared the link of the form as well. So how do we go ahead and close this? Yes, my session is closed. No, after our session, there was no other session mentioned. So, yes, then we can conclude it. Would any senior officials be making any remarks? What they wanted to understand?
Okay, Sudhakar garu,
చెప్పండి.
shall we go for the next session? The unbox session is over.
Please.
Sayed garu.
It is over, sir. Unbox session is over. Rajesh already spoke about that.
Okay, Abhijit, have you shared the feedback form?
Yes, I've shared the link on the chat itself. So
Okay.
it can also be copied and put in the description
Yeah,
of the
we
live
are
YouTube
we are
video.
also sharing to all the individual teachers, sir. Okay, Sudhakar garu, shall we conclude or you want to say something?
Yeah, let us move to the next session.
Completed, sir, all sessions. Unbox session is over, BY JUS session is over.
Okay, then we shall conclude. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Abhijit, for your support. Sayed garu, thank you so
sir.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
It was an honor working with you. We hope to address whatever are the queries with you.
Ravi garu, thank you so much for your technical support from your end. We are busy with this CM's meeting. Thank you so much. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much.